Setting a bid cap is important if you want to control how much you want to pay for each bid or per action that your target audience does. If you have a specific budget in mind and you already have an ideal cost per acquisition or per action, then you can set that as your bid cap. Here's an example. You have a daily budget of $10 and your campaign objective is to get people to click on your ad and go to your website. The landing page on your website is selling a $50 item where you make $25 profit off that item. You know that based on your past customer behavior on your website that you get, on average, a 10% conversion rate, which is actually pretty good because it means 1 out of 10 people who go onto your site actually buys that product. And with such a profit margin, you are willing to pay 50 cents per click. So let's say you set that as your bid cap. Facebook will then charge your account a maximum of 50 cents every time somebody clicks on your ad. With a $10 budget, you can have at least 20 click-throughs to your website. That means that with your product's 10% conversion rate, you're probably going to make 1 to 2 sales, or $25 to $50 profit per $10 ad spend. Knowing the math behind your ad campaigns will help you optimize your ad budget, be it on the campaign level, ad set level, or ad level. Technique number 2, get more people to engage with your advert. Getting people to engage with your ad is probably one of the best ways to minimize your ad costs. However, this is easier said than done. We all would want to get that highest possible conversion rates and have everyone we look at target our ad. But obviously, this doesn't happen in real life. People go on to Facebook to socialize with their family and friends. They don't go on Facebook to look at adverts. To get people to pay attention to your ad, you have to get creative and think outside the box. Ask yourself, if you were your target audience, would you stop scrolling on your newsfeed to look at your advert? Be objective and don't let your bias come into play. If you answered yes, then your ad may be good enough. If you answered no, then maybe you'd have to go back to editing your ad and start again. Alternatively, if you work alone, you can ask somebody else's opinion on what might work. If you work in a team environment, then that's better because two heads are better than one. Brainstorm on ways you can possibly catch your audience's attention. Write everything down and plan your ideas are going to translate to Facebook ads. It is important you do this because when more people are engaging with your ads, it sends a message to Facebook that people are finding your ad to be valuable and thus will reward you with lower ad costs. Now let's talk about giving away valuable free stuff. In connection with technique 2, when you think outside the box, think about giving away valuable freebies to your target audience. People love free stuff, plain and simple. When they think they're getting something valuable for free, they're going to love you for it. But what kind of free stuff can you give away to people to engage and click on your ads? There are actually many kinds of free stuff you can give away to your audience. Depending on your industry, your audience may be encouraged to engage with your advert if you give them a very vulnerable ebook that addresses their pain points, a short but comprehensive email course, a free sample of your product, a free trial, a discount code, and so much more. To know what will work best with your audience, you have to know who your audience is. For instance, if you know the majority of your past customers are mothers of 1 to 2 year old boys, then you have to think of something that will get the attention of these mothers. If you're selling baby stuff or mummy stuff, then maybe consider giving away a free course on how to potty train toddlers, or maybe how to lose postpartum weight. This will depend on your product, of course. Your free stuff has to relate to the product you're selling. Whatever item or service you do choose to give away for free, make it as irresistible as possible. Custom audiences are so important and so essential to minimizing Facebook ad costs because there are people who already know your brand or your business. You're not targeting cold audiences who probably know absolutely nothing about you, which means they don't trust you and may not be willing to do any business with you. Custom audiences, on the other hand, have interacted with your business either online or offline. There's a level of cohesion that exists between you and this audience, so it's much easier to sell them and get them to convert. This is important because when people know your brand, they would be more likely to engage with your ad. This in turn results in lower ad costs for your business. If you have a website, install the Facebook pixel on it right away. If your business is offline, you can still collect your customers' data and upload it to Facebook to create a custom audience. The important thing is to think with custom audiences, you have to figure out how to get them to engage with your business again. Maybe an ad reintroducing your brand to them would help to put them at ease, so try that tactic as well. Once you've found a custom audience that reacts positively with your ad or higher conversion rates, you can then create a lookalike audience so you can reach more of the same people. Don't settle for making one or two ads only. If you're serious about succeeding on Facebook ads, then you need to spend some money on it first. One of the best investments you can make on the platform is by split testing your adverts frequently. Test which headlines, which images, which products, etc. your audience is going to respond favorably to. Just make sure that when you're split testing, you only test one element at a time, so you can say with certainty that an element is or is not working for your audience. If you test two or more elements, you'd only mess up your split test, and you have no tangible proof that it was indeed element 1 that caused your ad to flop, and not element 2. Split testing is like educating yourself what ad creatives are going to work best for your audience. You're essentially paying for your failures, but once you find the winning combination of ad copy, ad graphics, placement, and audience, then you'll be thankful for your split tests. Once you find a winner, you can easily scale your ads and reach more people. Since you've already done so much homework on what's working and what's not, then in your future ad campaigns, you'll be able to use your well-optimized and high-converting advert and pay it with fewer dollars per conversion. Video ads are one of the best kept secrets of successful marketers who pay a fraction of a penny for each video view. Of course, not all ad campaigns are going to benefit from video ads, but for those who do, you're going to benefit big time. People on social media are all about self-gratification. They don't want to do a lot of hard work while on social media. Instead, they want to relax and not think about work or school. This is where video ads shine. All they have to do is just hit the play button. If they haven't set it to autoplay, sit back and watch your video. There's no walls of text to read, no tiny fonts to squint at, and they get your message just by watching a few seconds of your video. Some marketers may say that while video ads are terrific for engagement rates, it doesn't translate directly into sales. While that may be true, it really depends on the kind of products and services you're offering. Not to mention your audience, your video ad presentation, and so many other factors. The point is, with video ads, it is possible to get 1,000 views for $1 or $2. There's probably no easier way to achieve this kind of ad spend either on Facebook or on any other advertising platform. Sometimes advertisers become complacent with their high converting ads. They go on holiday for a few weeks and forget to pause their ads. When they log into their Facebook Ads Manager or Business Manager account, lo and behold, their ads have gone up 100% or even 200%. At this point, they'd be really scratching their heads because before they left, they were really getting low ad cost per conversion. But after a few weeks, they're starting to spend so much for the same advert. They maybe even forgot to set a bid cap. And when you think about it, it's really not that surprising. They're targeting the same group of people using the same ad creatives. Who's not going to get bored with that? Once you've seen an ad a few times, no matter how creative or engaging it was the first time you saw that ad, you're eventually going to get tired of seeing it on your feed. The important lesson to take note here is that you must always remember to keep your ads looking fresh. Even if you go on vacation for a few weeks, set up an ad schedule. For example, you can run an advert for 1 to 5 days, then advert 2 for the next 5 to 10 days, and so on. Fresh ads to keep your audience engaged. You can expect your ad costs to remain as low as ever. Apply all these 7 techniques in your Facebook ads and watch your conversion rates go up. Your ad costs will come crashing down on your next ad campaign.